Hey guys, my name is Marcos and I drive a 2015 Civic Si. This is my sixth car. I've owned my first car that I owned was also a Civic, a 1995. It was an auto, which was my first car that I bought myself, and I really wanted to get into cars, so that's why I bought a Civic. It's what everybody buys. Hondas. They're what's popular out there. So I got my first car. Didn't know how to drive stick shift. Knew I wanted to learn, but since I was scared that I wasn't gonna be able to do it, I bought an auto Civic. And after a month of driving the Civic, I decided that I wanted to get stick shift. So I sold it and bought myself a 95 200 SX with the 5-speed. It wasn't the SER, so it was just the regular 1.8. It was a pretty good car. It was good enough for me to learn how to drive stick. The only problem was that it was a crash from the back, so that's actually how I started actually working on my own car. So since it was a little bit crash in the back, I had to change the bumpers, the everything from the back, basically the whole rear end. And after a few months of owning it, it ended up dying on me. The transmission just gave out. So in that moment, I was actually just going to community college. So what I decided to do was go the safe route and just get myself a reliable daily driver, and wait till I was a better situation to get a nicer car. So what I did was my dad helped me get a used car from a dealer. So we got a 2006 Sentra that I drove for over a year, probably almost 2 years. And while I had the Sentra, I found myself to be in a little bit better situation. So I decided to get myself a little project car, which was a 1996 Honda Prelude Si. It was automatic, but since it wasn't going to be my daily or anything, I thought that I could keep it and fix it up. Do with the 5-speed swap, H22. With regular. The common things that people do to Preludes. So the problem was that after a while of driving it, the engine blew on me. So we ended up having to just stop it. Kept it for a while like that, and I ended up just chunking it. Didn't have enough money to fix it. So after that, I actually transferred from out of community college into a university, and kind of like as a gift or like a present for myself and for my dad, we got me a 2015 Sound FRS. So that one was got back into a car that was stick, a good platform for me to build on. The only problem was that the reason that I got it was that my sister was also gonna start driving. So I wasn't gonna need a 4-door, so that's why I decided to go with the FRS. The only problem was that she took a little bit longer to learn, and then I ended up having to drive her to school, and her commute to college was really far, and having to take her to school, take my younger brothers to school, and then me having to go to school, and a two-door car was just not perfect for what I had to use it for. And I ended up having to trade it in and got this 2015 Si. I went with this because insurance was way cheaper for this. It's not as good handling as the FRS, but it's pretty much the same in power, maybe a little bit faster. The engine, is a real good aftermarket for it. So if I do want to build on it, I could. So my plans for it aren't that crazy, since it's more of a, I guess, kind of family car, since I have to drive people around for my family. So it's just like a fun family car. So what I want to do with it is just want to lower it a little bit, because it has a pretty big wheel gap. I like the wheels that it has, so I might as well just keep them. Maybe do the normal bolt-ons, cooler intake, exhaust, downpipe, and then do a tune on it, just to make it a little bit peppier, since it's good enough for, you know, around town driving. You know, I'm not gonna be racing anybody with it or anything. It's just my daily car. So I plan to keep it for, you know, maybe a year or two, and then either getting into another project, you know, maybe an older 240SX with maybe do a SR20 swap, LS swap. I don't know, something of that manner. Because, you know, as you can tell from the cars that I've had, I'm more into Japanese cars. So those are my plans. Maybe if I'm in a better situation since I just graduated from university, I might trade it in, get myself a all-wheel drive car. I don't know. I was thinking either Evo, uh, STI, Focus RS, maybe even the Civic Type R if it comes out, you know, in a year or two. My plans are to, you know, to go maybe I'll go all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. Maybe get myself again into a FRS BRZ. Things that I've done to this car as of now aren't really that much. Maybe I just blacked out the chrome trim. I did the yellow fogs, and that's pretty much it. You know, it's a really nice car just to daily drive. It's way nicer interior than the FRS. It's nicer ride, more comfortable, way more space. Of course, you know, it's a sedan, and yeah, those are my plans for this car. Um, if you guys have any questions about this car or about any of the cars that I've owned, you know, I'm more than welcome to answer your questions, since, you know, I have pretty good experience with all those. I mean, I'm not a complete mechanic, but when whatever I do on my cars, I try to do it myself. Even if it's a new car like this, you know, if when I needed to paint the chrome trim, I pretty much gutted, take it all apart. You know, even if it was 2 weeks after I bought it. So I mean, if you guys just leave comments, you know, with questions about this car or about any other of our videos that we did, because we're also we also have a Colorado in the family that we have too. So any questions on that? We have other cars that our family owns that include anything from like Tahoes, Expeditions, Mazda pickups, other Civics. My sister also has a Civic. Anything you guys want, we more than welcome to make more videos too of those cars. You know, more daily cars, not really sports cars, but you know, you guys could follow the progress of the builds that we're planning on doing. So, you know, you guys can subscribe to follow the progress, and thank you. And you guys can like the video. All right, thanks.